So every single Marvel movie since around Age of Ultron, I have not missed an opening night. Even to this day, I'll fly out to a different state to watch every Marvel movie with my group of friends on Thursday night. So this movie, The Thunderbolts, this is the first time I A, watched a Marvel movie alone, and B, watched a Marvel movie past Thursday night. So we're on Sunday. This is Sunday at the time of recording. I just want to add some background, some context, because even me, I really love these movies, or I try to, right? I was led astray, I was bamboozled, and I was flat out deceived. Off the bat, let me say I do not like woke shit. Say whatever you want, but I hate it. It is very real, and Marvel has been dog shit, kind of because of that kind of stuff for some time. Not only that kind of stuff, but you cannot deny that has been flooding these fucking movies and TV shows. It's the whole brand. I've still gone to every movie, though. For this movie, I saw it had great reviews immediately, which made me happy, but they all started to sound the same, and I don't know. I got this weird feeling that it was some scripted shit where they were just pandering or paid to say these kind of things. It felt fishy. So, as always, I watched independent creators, which I always recommend, and I'm sure most of us do anyway. And all I heard was that it's the therapy Avengers. Why do we have a Marvel movie about depression? It's more woke garbage. And these are from people that I trust. I'm not going to say who because it really doesn't matter. For one, I'm a small channel and I just don't want to make a video about other creators because it's not about them. I really want to make it about this movie. Because, bro, this movie is absolutely fucking fire. And I just don't care what anyone says. What it does for the MCU, present and future, and just the movie itself, I couldn't believe how much I was enjoying it. The score, the music was great. The characters were really good, and they worked together pretty well, even though, they hate each other throughout the movie. It was still fun to watch. The action was really good, when it was popping off. It doesn't have that much action, but when it does, I liked it. It looked really cool. The villain, I mean, damn, I was not expecting that. I don't know too much about him, but now I have a good idea. And I really don't know how you could do a better job portraying a character like that on screen. I thought they did a really good job. It's not a perfect movie. I mean, not every joke hit. And there were some inconsistencies, like with Ghost. I remember off the top of my head, they were in the void and they're all tied down. And I'm like, why can't she just phase through that shit? Do her powers not work in there? Who knows, to be honest, but it was nothing that ruined the movie for me. One thing I like and notice about this movie is that it really feels like we're ending the MCU as it is right now. At the end, there's two teams trying to be the Avengers. The actual Avengers are long gone, and you can really feel it. And although I cannot in any way say I see this team being an actual group I can consider like Avengers level, I ended up liking most of them. I thought John Walker was pretty badass. Bucky, of course, was really cool. And Yelena, she did a really good job kind of leading the movie. I say kind of because she's for sure the lead and kind of the main character, but most of the movie has multiple people on screen at a time. It's really just the beginning where it's only her, and she has the closest connection to Sentry throughout the film, so, it does make sense. One thing that surprised me was Red Guardian. I don't know what, I thought he'd end up being like some Melissa McCarthy, just loud, obnoxious-ass character that's supposed to be funny, and he definitely is loud and pretty obnoxious, but it kind of works. He was actually pretty damn funny, and the scene where him and Yelena were talking about her issues and how he wasn't there for her after Natasha died was really good, and it added some depth to his character. I was like, damn, okay, so he's not just a complete dumbass. Is it the best movie since Endgame? You hear that a lot. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of these reviews kind of sound the same. A lot of reviews are saying that. I don't know about all that. I like Spider-Man more, but, it's Spider-Man, and that movie was just insane, right? So obviously, I enjoyed that movie a lot more. But really, what else is there? Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything at the moment, at least. This is just unscripted. I just had to share my thoughts because my expectations were very low, because I trusted the wrong people's opinion and their reviews. And now I'm thinking, are these guys just going to hate on everything from now on? It's just become some people's brands at this point. And I get it, because I agree that the MCU has been absolutely awful the past few years. It just has been. Definitely nothing near what it used to be, and I guess after so long of shitting on the MCU, that might become your brand, and maybe your audience, that's all they want to hear, and you're kind of stuck. I kind of feel like they would take it as a loss if they were to say, yeah, this MCU project was good. Not this specific one, but anything at this point. It's like they can't go back. I don't know, man. Look, please tell me in the comments what you think about this movie. I'm very curious what just regular people think about it. because I definitely ended up, I liked it, man. And I was happy leaving the theater, and I was excited for the future again, even though the future is very small. We only have a few movies before, in my opinion, everything gets rebooted after Secret Wars. And I have labeled this movie a part one just because this is really off the dome, right? I just got back from the theaters, and I might make a part two where I go a little bit in depth as to what I liked, this and that, but I don't know, man. I just had to talk about this shit because I couldn't believe how much I liked it, man. Peace.